大家好，欢迎回来到了今天的嘉宾访谈环节。相信很多 VOW TV 的观众朋友们，可能有留意到前几天的这个大多故事环节，我们有介绍一个 Galleria Center 一个购物中心即将在明年破土动工。那么今天我们就请到了这个 Galleria Center 的开发商 Questis Corporation 的总裁 Barry Godfrey 来给我们具体再聊一聊这个 Galleria Center。First of all, welcome to our show, Barry.
Thank you very much.
How
I'm glad
are
to
you?
be here.
How are you?
I'm very good today.
Good. So we're going to talk about the Galleria Center. It's a shopping mall.
It's a shopping mall that's going to be built in Mississauga.
And it's going to be built next March?
It's going to start construction in March of 2013.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about this development. What's so special about this?
What's special about this is that the development is anchored by a grocery store, and it's also anchored by a food court, and we also have a center stage area and a community room, a demonstration kitchen. So what's special about this is that we have a lot of amenities for people to use week after week for the public, and it's also the big item is that it's anchored by a grocery store.
So it's more like a shopping mall?
It's like a shopping mall.
And it's a stage that people can be entertained there.
That's right. Like shopping, we look at shopping as entertainment. So people go to shop. They go to shop for their basic staples, which they normally go to once a week, but they also go to shop to be entertained and spend hours at a shopping mall. And that's what we want. We want you to go, not only to go to the food store, but also spend time shopping around and being entertained and enjoying the whole shopping experience.
Where is it?
The development is being built across at Dundas and Highway 427, across from a new Super Walmart store and a Costco store.
So it's in Mississauga?
It's in Mississauga.
That's the west part of GTA. That's right. the first one of such a shopping mall in that area, is that right?
That's right. It's the first mall of this type in the western GTA.
So there is a video we're watching, so that's the outside of the mall in the future?
That's right. That was the outside of the mall, and it showed a video screen. This is a model of the outside, so you can see the beautiful architecture. That shows a video screen that the people there can use for advertising, and they can also use for events. This shows all the patios, so there's a lot of restaurants that are going to front onto Dundas Street that are going to have patios. So there'll be a lot of activity on the streetscape.
Wow, so it's great for summertime.
That's a drawing of the typical hallway, and that's a drawing of the food court, and we've modeled it after the food court in Yorkdale. That's a second floor lounge area for people to enjoy. That's a center stage area where we'll have community events. And again, that shows the video of the outdoor patios. So there'll be many restaurants that have outdoor patios, and hopefully in beautiful weather like today, people will enjoy being outdoors and eating outdoors.
So tell us, in your opinion, give us some reasons that why do people come to Galleria Center in the future?
Well, primarily people come because on average there's 2,000 customers a day that go into a typical Galleria food store. So every day there'll be 2,000 customers walking past all the individual storefronts to go into the food store. And then every day a lot of people will be going to all the separate restaurants and into the food court. So that brings a lot of people into the mall every day, and then hopefully they'll be going to community events, the kitchen area, the community room. So every day on average there'll be 3,000 people going just to the food store alone and the food court alone, and then they'll be going for the whole experience that we're creating, a pleasant shopping experience. And also, this is kind of unique because we have indoor parking. So normally when you go to your grocery store, you have to park outside. Now you can park in deck parking, and then you're protected from the elements. So when the weather is inclement, which it is quite a bit in Toronto, you can go and be protected.
Make sure you have totally enough parking spots, because I hate when the parking spot is very limited, and there's a lot of people rushing to the shopping mall and have to wait for the spot.
Well, with us, there's well more than enough parking for everyone. We had to do that for the municipality, and also we wanted to do that to make sure everyone's happy.
And that food store is totally connected with all of the store units?
Yes, the food store is inside the mall.
Okay.
So when a customer parks in the parking lot, they have to walk past the individual stores to get into the to get into the grocery store.
So there's a lot of potential like selling chances for those store owners.
Yes, and we think that that's a real benefit to store owners, because for a small businessman with not a lot of money to be able to go past all the small stores, to have all those customers going past their door to the food store is a real benefit. And it's very, very seldom that an individual store owner gets that kind of opportunity. So we think it's a real benefit to the store owners, and I think they should do very well because of that.
Yeah, that's kind of like guarantee. You're going to have how many people passing by your store every day, right?
That's right.
And do you still have those store units available right now?
Well, we're about 75 to 80% sold or rented our stores. Okay. So we have about 20%. There's still a fair amount left for people to buy, but they're going fast.
OK， 所以说 Barry 今天来呢，是在节目当中跟我们大概介绍了一下这个 Galleria Center， 它将会在明年的3月份在 Mississauga、Dundas 和 Highway 427附近这个 location， 也就是沃尔玛、Costco 附近这么一个 location 新建。那么这个可以说这个购物中心它最大的特点呢，是它有一个这个grocery store。大家都说很多这个 grocery store 是户外的一个停车场，然后可能下雨下雪的时候不方便，但是他们这个停车场是室内的。而且呢，他们会有很多这个独立的这些小的店铺。如果想要去到 grocery store 呢，会要经过这些店铺，所以说对很多这个小的这些生意人士呢，会是一个非常好的一个创收的机会。他们现在还有20%到25%这些 units available， 所以大家如果考虑要是进行一个投资的话，是非常不错的选择。What kind of business do you think is the very good choice for those small businessmen to invest at Galleria Center?
Well, we think there's fashion, clothing, shoes, services, electronics, all the kind of uses that you find in the normal mall. So some of that could go into Yorkdale, which with a huge investment, they'd have to be a huge national chain, and they get maybe slightly more traffic than us. They can come into our center for a much smaller investment and a much smaller cost of opening their store and do very well. And that's what we want.
So a good chance for small businesses to start up their business.
Yes, I think a small businessman can start up their business here, or they can be an existing business, but it's a real opportunity for a small businessman to start his business, and he has all this traffic going past him every day, and they really should do very well here.
And you mentioned about the food court. So that food court is pretty much like a food court we're seeing in Mont, right?
Yes, the food court's designed after maybe the food court in the Eaton Center, the food court in Yorkdale. It's supposed to be designed as a really beautiful experience. And what's unique in our food court, that you can either eat inside or you can eat outside on a patio. So if the weather's beautiful, you can take your food and eat outside under trees and under canopies. So it's really a pleasant experience.
Okay, and this is a 2-story building?
Yes, it is. So there's the food court on the ground floor with individual stores, and the stage area is on the ground floor. And on the upper level, there's the grocery store.
Okay.
So it's designed so the traffic moves
from the ground level.
From the ground level or from the different parking levels to the food store, to the grocery store.
Okay, and how can you make it more attractive to the Chinese or Korean community?
Well, I think we make it more attractive because the Galleria food store typically attracts approximately 50% of the Chinese community and 50% Korean, or some percentage obviously over and above that of the general community. And then also, so the food store does attract the Asian community to a large extent, and then also attracts the general population. So it's attractive to a particular community and everyone in general.
definitely. Thank you very much. Barry 刚才在节目当中也是再次给我们提到了这个 Galleria Center 它的这个特别之处。他说这个建筑呢是一个2层的建筑，在1层基本上是以这些小的这个餐厅为主，然后大家可以选择在店内食用，也可以如果天气好像今天这个天气非常好，就可以拿到这个户外有一个 patio 非常好的一个非常漂亮的 patio， 大家可以进行这个进食啊美餐。那么除此之外，他说这个 Galleria 这个 grocery store 呢是在2层，大家所以说要经过这个1层或者从其他不同的这些停车场，然后上到这个2层去到 Galleria grocery store。那在去到这个 grocery store 之前，大家会经过很多这些小的店铺，可以进行一些参观，进行一些这个购买一些就是大家需要的东西啊。所以说他们这个每个小的这个单元的店铺呢是有很多，可以说是一个保证的一个人流量，每天都会有在那里。感兴趣的观众们，他可以通过现在屏幕上出现的这个联系方式跟他们进行接洽。他们现在还有20%到25%的这个 unit 是 available 可以进行出售，所以说大家可以把握这个小小的投资机会。Galleria Center 它会在明年的3月份正式的开始兴建。感兴趣的观众朋友们呢，也可以登录到他们的这个网站 galleriacenter.com 来具体的了解更多的信息。再次感谢 Barry 来到我们的节目。Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much for inviting me here. It's a pleasure to speak to you.
Good luck for the project development in the future.
Thank you, and I hope everyone comes out there.
Okay, definitely. I will be there.
Great. I look forward to seeing you out there.
Okay, 非常感谢 Gary 今天来到我们节目。我们今天访问到这里呢，也是暂时告一段落。非常感谢您的收看，我们广告回来再会。